Sup guys, today I'm going to be reviewing the Aoki Sherpa Z1. So I got this cycle maybe a few days back, 3 or 4 days back, and I've had some time to test it out and I'm here to give you my opinion on it. So this cycle retails for 39,000 and it has a lot more features than any other cycle in this price range. Let me show you. So first off, with other electric cycles, you need a key to unlock it. In this one, you get two options. Either use this NFC card they've given you, you bring it near the screen and it turns on. Or if you long press the power button here, it asks you for a password. And you use the plus and minus buttons to enter your password and the screen turns on. So there are 5 pedal assist modes. I will show you. This here shows the pedal assist mode. You use the plus and minus to cycle through the pedal assist mode. On mode 1, you get pedal assist mode 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now the throttle speed also depends on what pedal assist mode you're in. So on mode 1 you can go up to 12 kilometers per hour. On mode 2 you get up to 15 kilometers per hour. On 3 you get up to 18. On 4 you get up to 22. And 5 you get up to 26. So this has a lot of speed. Acceleration is great because it's electric. This here shows the speed, it's the speedometer. This is the trip, this indicates the battery, how much battery is left. And also when you start up the cycle, it shows the odometer, how much you've actually gone in total just for a few seconds. Now to turn off the cycle, it's quite the same. Use the NFC card or long press the power button. It comes with the headlight here. Okay, it has an automatic headlight which has a sensor. So basically if it's daytime the headlight doesn't turn on, but the second it's dark, let me block the sensor, there we go, it turns on. So now I'll just let it for a few seconds, it will sense the daylight and there we go, it turns off. And also if it's dark but the headlight hasn't turned on, if you long press the plus button, the headlight turns on. So that's quite useful. Now this cycle has dual suspension in the front here with the lockout suspension. So you twist it to this side to lock it, twist it to the left, to the extreme left to loosen it. The rear suspension can also be adjusted by twisting it clockwise to make it tighter and anti-clockwise to make it looser. Now I loosened the rear suspension a bit because it was quite rigid for my weight at least. It comes with 27.5-inch tires in both the front and the back. It has a 9-speed drivetrain and Shimano gears. Let me show you the throttle real quick. I'm on pedal assist mode 5 and yeah, that's quite a lot of speed. And you can see it stopped instantly with the brakes. So the brakes are quite efficient. And in addition to the horn they give, you also get a bell out of the box. This is from the factory, direct from the factory. So you get a quick adjustable seat post. You just pull up this lever, adjust it to whatever height is for you and put it back down. Out of the box you only have to assemble a few things. First off, the pedals. You just attach these on to the pedals. Then you attach the mud guards, both the front and the back. Put the handlebar in place. And also the hardest part, not really hard, but the hardest part of them all is attaching the front wheel. So I recommend you have somebody else with you when you're attaching the front wheel because you may screw it up on your own. I'm not saying you can't do it, but you have to hold the cycle in place and hold the tire in place at the same time. It's a tricky job. I did it on my own, but it would be better if you have somebody with you. So we have 9 gears, have a downshift here and an upshift here. Now don't shift when you're using the throttle because the chain doesn't move if you're using the throttle. So it's basically like shifting when you're standing still, which everybody knows it's not good for the derailleur. So for turning the cycle off, the same thing, you can either use the emergency card or long press the power button. Now out of the box they do give you a cord to sort out the wires so it doesn't look like a mess. It looked way worse before this, trust me. So the cycle has a steel frame. It has disc brakes on both the front and the back, and it has an integrated battery. You can't remove it. 10.4 Ah battery with Samsung cells, so it lasts long, and you get 2 years warranty. Now the charging port is over on this side of the cycle. You just open this thing here and charge it, and everything will snapshot on its own. It's quite nice, snappy feature. Now the cables do go in the cycle through the frame here and underneath here. So I have to do that. So you have the rear brake here, the front brake here, adjustable seat post, and overall opinion, suspension is great. The fact that they give it with a stand and with mudguards is also great. And also, I've ridden it a lot over the past few days, and it has excellent acceleration because it's electric. And also, I've ridden it on a lot of bumps. Now, one thing I do notice when you go on bumps is inevitably the rear mudguard slips and it hits the tire, so which stops the tire from moving, and therefore, yeah, you have to be careful of that. I've even taken it to the shop to get it tightened, but still after I ride it over some bumps, it goes back to scraping the tire. That's one thing I'm worried about. But because here especially you really need mud guards, there's a lot of mud and I've had it splattered over me before, but these mud guards when in place are quite efficient. I've tried other cycles which have splattered mud on me, but these haven't so far, fingers crossed. So my opinion on the cycle, it is a great cycle for the price. No other cycle in this price range comes with all of these features. Other cycles come with a key to unlock them. This has, you had two options. You can use the NFC card or you can use a password, and just in case you lose the NFC card, they give you two of them. I mean, I haven't separated them yet, but I should in case I lose one. But there's always the password. If you lose the NFC card, you can use the password, and it's quite safe that way. You can use any password. It's a 4-digit password. Use the plus and minus to cycle through the numbers. It starts with 0, you press plus, goes to 1, 2, etc. And then to go on to the next digit, press the power button. So that's how you set the password. Now for setting the password, you have to turn on the cycle, press the plus and minus button continuously for a few seconds until it shows P01 on the bottom of the screen. Now press plus till you go to P18 and then press the power button. So there you enter the password 0000 and turn off the cycle via long press of the power button. Turn on the cycle via long press of the power button. Then do the same thing, plus and minus button for a few seconds simultaneously. Go to P18 and then set your password. Turn off the cycle via long press of the power button. Turn it on via long press of the power button, and it should ask you for the password. Now in case it doesn't, contact customer support. It didn't for me because one of the other P settings was, the value was off, so I had to adjust that, and then it worked fine. Now after you set the password, make sure that if you enter another password, it doesn't unlock. So if you set a password, example 1234, try entering 1212 to see if it unlocks. If it does, it's not really safe. So it doesn't for me. I'll just enter the wrong password and show you. Just a minute. Now I'll long press the power button. So now I'm just going to enter 111, and as you can see, the screen doesn't unlock. So quite safe. If you enter the wrong password, nothing happens. I would recommend cleaning the cycle if you go on muddy areas, as that area near the chainring can get pretty dirty. Now the motor is a 250 watt motor, There are ways to make the cycle go faster than 25 kilometers per hour, but I'm not going to tell you. You can search for it on your own. The information is available on Google. You can do that to any electric cycle because the limit is set on the cycle and there's no security feature keeping you out from changing it. So it goes up to 25 kilometers per hour. But unlike most other electric cycles, which I noticed limit at 24, they don't go up to 25. This goes up to 25 and sometimes even up to 26. So yeah, with pedal assist on flat road, you can go up to pedal assist mode 5. You can go up to 31 or 32 kilometers per hour. And yeah, the suspension works great on the front and the back. Front has 100 millimeters of travel, and the rear, I don't know how to measure that. So basically, the rear suspension, how it works is when it bounces, this part pushes the spring forward, so the whole frame goes down, and therefore it's better while riding for your rear end, and also the front a bit easy on your hands. Now the handlebars are, I believe, 680 millimeters. While you assemble the cycle, all you have to do with the handlebars is remove the screws at the stem, put the handlebar in place, and put the screws back. The handlebar already comes attached with the wires, so if you damage the wires, something is not going to work. Don't do that. Just carefully place the handlebar on the stem and attach the screws, and it's done. It's quite simple. Now I've gotten it in the grey color, which honestly looks quite beautiful. It's a steel frame, not aluminium. They had to sacrifice on the aluminium to bring about the NFC display and the rear suspension. As I said, this is the only cycle in this price range to have dual suspension. So they've sacrificed quite a few things, like a removable battery. They've integrated it, but honestly I like it much better how it looks. It looks quite sleek. Doesn't look like an electric cycle at first until you see the screen, that is. And also chosen a steel frame over the aluminium frame to save costs, because obviously they had to put a rear suspension as well and keep it in the same price range. Now it doesn't come with a half twist throttle like other electric cycles, but instead a thumb throttle, which is right here. So you just push that and that is the throttle. So essentially it's quite easier, but for long distances might be a little harder. Aoki has said that they will be bringing a twist throttle and will give every customer the option to upgrade if you have registered on their website. So let's hope that happens. I'm really excited for a twist throttle. Now any other cycle with dual suspension, if you look, it's around 50 to 60,000 rupees, Indian rupees, and this comes for just 39,000, and you can get it on discount for 35 on. You can just search for it online. I got it for 33 with an additional discount, so that's great. I also got a helmet as part of the free accessories, but not from the manufacturer, from the retailer I bought it from. Choose My Bicycles. Now they did delay the order a bit. It's justifiable because they ran out of stock when I ordered it, and therefore Aoki had to manufacture a new one and send it out. Now I got Aoki's number, customer support number. They were very helpful and friendly. At first my password didn't work, so I contacted them and they helped me through it. They had to figure out what was going on first, and then they sent me a video on how to do it. Also video call, and also you can video call that technician if you're setting it up on your own. That's an option. If you don't understand something, you can search for Aoki support and video call the technician, and he'll help you out with assembling the cycle. So overall, after riding the cycle over some bumps, some straight road, some really rough terrain, I can tell you the suspension works great. It feels great acceleration, and it maintains its speed. Now one thing, when you're going uphill, the motor, it's it's advertised as 250 watt motor, but when you're going uphill, even though the speed drops to around half, the motor runs at around 450 watts, so it's way more powerful than what they actually advertise. But continuous power is around 250 watts. Just peak is around 450 or even 500 watts sometimes. That's great. You can, I guess, replace the motor if you want with a faster one, but going above 25 kilometers per hour in India, you need a license plate and a driver's license. So I recommend just keep it this way. Now I'm not telling you to, but if you want, you could change the top speed of the cycle. If somebody catches you, you'll get in trouble, but I don't think anybody will. Nobody has speed traps over here. So if you Google that up, do it. I'm not encouraging you to, but you can. I tried it out for fun. It's quite nice. I took it up to 30. I changed the setting to make the top speed 30, and therefore I went around 35 to 40. So yeah, that is my honest review on the Aoki Sherpa Z1. It's overall a great cycle for the price. Comes with a lot of features no other cycle has, and if you're buying an electric cycle for the first time, I'd say go with this. Thank you. Like and subscribe.